Welcome back to another episode of the Steady Chat. Me and Clifford have been fighting, and we thought this would be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, why not? Maybe you guys will like it, maybe you won't. Tell us who you like more.
Let us know if you like seeing us fight. Sunday. Sean Baugh versus Clifford Brown. That's right, the B brothers, the B cousins, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, we started the episode.
Yes, this is live.
No. Actually, we should start doing some live streams. Anyways, eventually. So what we're debating is a thing that I heard in listening through a book called Dating Essentials for Men.
Damn, the same book.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, everything that I listen to seems to be controversial, and I'm like, I like it, but I'm also like, do I have to fight everybody on everything? And the books are like, yes.
Oh
God. So we were saying, so it says that rejection sucks, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, so
we agreed to disagree on it.
No, we didn't. This is why we're filming this right now. Literally, I just said, you know what? Let's just make this an episode, okay? So we're gonna
definitely disagree.
Right? We're gonna try to talk through this because, like, the thing is, we have different conversations, like, either in text or over the phone, and it's just like, this would be such a good episode.
And we're actually in the perfect position to do it this time.
We're sitting right here, right now. So rejection sucks, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, we already agreed that it physically does not hurt.
Right.
And maybe that's what he means, but I really don't interpret it that way.
Okay.
I do not interpret that he means that it doesn't actually hurt. I always take it as it is the response that you have to the rejection. Now, you made a decent point as, well, by that logic, it should be the same thing with breakups. Different, to me, that is a different thing.
See, but it is a response. Your response to that rejection is that, my bad, it sucks. Is that it sucks. Like it doesn't feel good to be rejected. So it might feel bad, or hurt could be another one. Maybe the word hurt is where we're getting hung up on this. Like, I'm not sure. But
are we just getting hung up on semantics? Did we start recording an episode on semantics?
But like, because when getting rejected, or if you go through a breakup, it hurts. And I would argue through a breakup, it can physically hurt you. The people can have a physical pain and a reaction from going through that kind of a situation. There is trauma involved there, depending on what kind of relationship. I mean,
having physical pain from a breakup, like, I understand, like, crying. I understand, like maybe if you're like a little like shocked or whatever, and like maybe you trip or fall, or like kind of like are unsteady. You know, like, what's really funny is, like, that came out, and like I thought about it like immediately. I was like, yep, I said that. But like I think having like a visceral reaction, like throwing up, or like physical pain for like a breakup, that may be unhealthy. And it's to me.
I mean, because I've definitely heard, like, I've heard lots of people talk about like it hurts, like and I mean, in reality, like, I've watched like things about it before as well, like on YouTube, like where people talk about how you build a chemical connection with the person. Like, your body, you are connected with them in a way.
Depending on what you do.
Breakup happens, like when that ripping, that like tearing away of that other person, especially depending on how long you were together and things like that, can physically hurt you. You should feel something.
I think you should feel something.
I mean, it's not like you have to start bleeding to hurt.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it emotionally sucks. What we're saying. So in what this topic is supposed to be is paint the picture.
Okay.
You're at a bar.
Okay.
And you walk up to a woman and you say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she says, "Not interested."
Well,
that's actually happened to me.
I mean, that's happened to everybody, isn't it?
I don't know. Has it happened to you? Exactly. She's never walked up to a woman and exactly. But But when that happened, it didn't actually hurt me.
Okay.
My response to that was just taking it extremely personal, whereas in reality, it may have had nothing to do with me.
Nah,
she could have just been in a keep it clean terrible mood.
Or she could have been in a relationship.
She could have been in a relationship, right? That definitely could be a thing.
Yeah.
Right. And she just is
Don't even wanna
standoffish.
hear it. Yep.
Standoffish between to anybody that like comes and tries to talk to her, right?
Yep.
In any myriad of reasons, that the reaction to that should not be I'm bad or this hurts or whatever.
Right.
It doesn't hurt. Your reaction to that is that it hurts. You take it personal, and so therefore you feel hurt.
Yeah.
But you're not actually hurt. In other context, I can halfway agree with you on like the breakup stuff and all this stuff, because you are forming that bond.
Right.
You are like with that person,
Right.
and you know, trying to build something with them. I get that. This context is totally different.
Well, and yes, in your specific situation.
And that's what I'm saying. Rejection only ever. So, is there to me? There's a difference between rejection and a breakup.
No, agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
Okay, a breakup is a form of rejection. You're being rejected by that person. But I agree with you. I
Okay,
agree.
okay.
Let me finish. I do agree. Relax. I'll start twitching again. Freaking out. No, but like rejection can still happen after you guys have started to form connections already. Say, like in the event of somebody that you've been talking to for a while, or there's so many instances of guys who have been friends with somebody for a long period of time, and they try to actually turn it from being in the friend zone to actually getting a relationship with them. They've actually developed feelings for them. Them rejecting them, it'll hurt. It'll suck. It's not going to feel good. It's not going to be the same thing as just walking up to some random chick in the bar and saying hi, and she says go away.
I feel like that's. Where we're at. Okay, we're fine. We can derail a little bit. I feel like that's a mismatch of expectations on the guy's part, or even the girl's part.
And that's I agree with you. I think that they shouldn't have just expected like, oh, I should immediately get out of this because I want to. But
well, no,
that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Oh no, no. In the context that you were talking about, talking about they were friends with somebody for a long time and they developed feelings for them, right?
Right.
Unless you knew that was mutual, and especially a lot of people will go into it thinking that, oh, eventually I'll be friends. I'll be able to slide in and get into a relationship with them. That's a mismatch of expectations. You either go in thinking that we're only ever going to be friends, and then somehow like you mutually find that, oh,
We
this is a
actually like
thing.
each other, yeah.
Yeah, or like you just don't have that expectation. Like I've always we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, we did actually.
Yeah. Not a fan of that. But I don't think rejection hurts. In the context of you first meeting somebody.
Yeah.
And rejection as like I don't think you should just take a breakup as a rejection though, because they're not like you're bad or whatever. They're saying we're not working out, like we don't get along or we whatever, right? I don't think of that as rejection.
I mean, but there's a reason why you don't get along, and you don't. Whatever the reason is, it's based off of you guys having some kind of clash of some sort. But
they're not saying that I'm rejecting you. They're saying that our relationship just won't work.
Okay, I would say actually 90% of people, it is I reject you and I never want to talk to you or see you again, because that's how breakups go 90% of the time.
Oh, maybe I'm just like always like we could be cool. Like I don't really care.
I'm the same way with like, as long as things weren't like crazy, like you weren't like cheating, there wasn't like a bunch of like craziness going on, like I don't mind staying friends. Like I don't have a problem with that. But a majority of people are very against that. They don't like to keep any association with their ex after breaking up with them, because it's I reject you. Oh boy, what happened?
So I started going to this church that's down the street, right?
Yeah.
And my ex broke up with me. What month are we in? Oh, we're in November. We're in December.
We are
almost 6 months ago.
Okay.
July, August, September.
Yeah.
5 months ago.
Close.
Pretty close. 6 months ago. So I started going to this church maybe like a few. Like a month, like 2 months ago now, and so then I went for like 2 or 3 weeks. Went to Tennessee. I came back, and she's at this church.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
And we're relatively close in the same age range, and so we go to this young adults thing. She's there. I'm like, oh my god. And so now, like any event that I go to for that stuff, like it's just awkward. I was telling my mom about this because I'm like, bro, I'm there so that I can like, basically so I can meet women and like make friends and stuff like that. Like find some cool guys, meet some really cute women because there's a lot of cute women there. And I can't really talk to like a lot of the women because she's there like around them. Because again, like I'm trying to give her space so that she can live her life, right? And I don't really know if she cares about me living my life. I'm just trying to respect that, right?
Sounds annoying.
I don't. Well, it's annoying, but it's also just like I'll have chances. You know, the place is cool. It exists. You know, like I like it so far, but it's just like. It's just weird,
yeah.
You know, and she was like, I don't want to be friends at all. I don't, you know, I don't,
Jesus.
I don't, or she basically cut me out of. She didn't say that, but like she like deleted me off Instagram, and or actually blocked me off Instagram.
Oh, so that's actually super weird. Then.
And then like removed me from Facebook and all this other stuff. Yeah. And I'm just like I was cool with us just being cool. Like I don't really care, but you decided to do all these things, and then I'm just like. That now you exist, and now I see you, and now I need to like tap you on the shoulder to like say, hey, I exist here, so that you don't randomly see me.
Yeah.
Right. So then it's just like, oh, and I'm like, okay, like, so one of two things can happen: either I can leave, or we can like do this thing. Like, I'm not gonna ruin your time here because that would be jacked up. So like, if you're cool with me showing up and she's still been going, like, all right, cool. Like,
all good.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
If you ever feel like you're like awkward or anything like that, I could leave. I've been here for a minute, so I could go find out somewhere else. But yeah, that was my funny story about that.
It wasn't that funny though.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny that you randomly run into your ex. Just at a place that you've been going for like a little bit and just randomly see him.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I guess. I don't really know. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe it's sad.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of sad. I was like, this is kind of... it sucks, actually.
I mean, for me, it doesn't. Like,
Well, you were fine with it, but I just feel like the situation, like the awkwardness and having to just deal with it in the first place is...
Just an adult,
like,
man.
Yeah.
I'm just an adult. Like, I just have to deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like life happens, you know?
True.
There's a lot of cute women there. I'm not gonna like throw that away. I actually had this thought in the shower, like the day or night after or whatever. I was like, there's a lot of cute women there. Like, why am I just gonna throw that away? Like seriously, I'm just not gonna go because she's there. Like, forget that. Yeah. You know, like if she's like, hey, could you like stop coming? I'm gonna have to consider it, but like,
I was going here first, actually.
I actually don't know who was going first because again, we had no contact.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think the rejection actually hurts in the first phases.
Yeah, okay. But in that one, very, very early, just like, okay, y'all didn't work out, or not even that you didn't work out, that y'all didn't even start talking, like it never developed anything. Yeah. It shouldn't hurt. So in other words, shoot your shot.
Actually, yes, 100%.
That's what it is.
Great thing to end on. Shoot your freaking shot.
Yes, go for it.
Yes.
Like, worst thing they can say is no, and that doesn't matter.
The worst thing they can say is no. Don't think of the thousand of other things that could happen because I do that. Do not do that. 100%. I'm not even gonna give you excuses. Okay. Like I'm not even gonna like say, oh, I thought this or that. No, shoot your shot. And
I'm gonna ask after
here's the crazy thing. Last thing. I was watching our episode that we dropped some day ago, episode 5, I think. And I watched the whole thing and I was like, man, I could learn a lot from this guy. Anyways, my name's Shawn Baugh, CEO of Steady.
Cliffy B, CMO of Steady.
And you guys have a great, plugs. Like, subscribe, share, notification bell.
Ding.
Download Steady on App Store and Play Store.
Yep.
And that's it. Yep. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Later.